what I'm trying to say here is with restaurants, if you're not afraid to ask for what you want, you're probably going to be much more likely to get it. I've only had those 2 experiences in 13 years, and I've been to many, many, many restaurants. I really feel that they're there to serve you, first and foremost. You go to a restaurant, they want you to have a great time. They want you to be comfortable and to want to come back again. So if you feel confident, it's so much easier to get what you want, you know? I have, when I was the little flame in the beginning, left to go to the bathroom and then went and talked to the waitress in private and just said, hey, look, I'm kind of a weirdo. You know, I like salads and so big that you will not believe it. Could you please just bring me the giantest plate of lettuce and 5 tomatoes, whole tomatoes, not 5 slices, whole tomatoes, and a whole cucumber and a whole avocado. I don't care how much it costs, you know? Now I do that when I'm sitting down. With consistency, with practice, with understanding that, you know, you're probably going to need to go through those times where it's really challenging to get to the point where it gets easy, so acceptance in that. It gets easier and easier and easier. I actually really like to play with it now. I'll be at a restaurant and say, I'm a weirditarian, I can only eat raw food, you know? And then when they come back, I'm like, I'm a super strangeitarian, I just want more avocado, and I just see if they catch it. I've brought my own stew to a restaurant in a garbage bag. I'm not even kidding. I made a giant stew, like I food demoed yesterday, a giant stew in a black garbage bag over my shoulder into the restaurant, and then I put it underneath the table, and I was totally fine. This was 5 years ago. I was totally fine. My family's totally used to it, you know. We'll get into that later. But I sat down and I looked at my niece and I said, check this out. And the guy comes up and I'm listening to this and I go, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I feel so weird. I have this stupid diet, I hate it, and I have this garbage bag of food. It's the only thing I can eat. And he's like, oh my God, don't worry, it's okay, you know? And so he brings me a big bowl and I just dump my garbage bag of food into my bowl, right? And I had so much fun. You know, it could have been so embarrassing, but I had so much fun doing that. You know, I just really think the more serious we take ourselves, the harder it's going to be. You know, the more fun we have with it, the more lighthearted we are, the more we understand that anything we get back at us is not about us, it's about them. The more confident we can be in ourselves, the easier and easier it gets. You can ask for what you want. You can be so clear and so confident, but if you're fixated on getting it, you're spelling yourself out for a horrible time. Most of the time when I order at restaurants, I say, you can't make it big enough. You can't. They bring out this little bowl. It's still maybe slightly bigger than a regular portion, and I'm usually, at the past, I was usually disappointed. Now I've just been like, it doesn't matter what I say, just whatever comes, this is one meal. This is one meal. Why am I here, right? Why am I here? When I go to restaurants these days, I'm not going into restaurants because it's the best cuisine ever. Maybe at a raw food restaurant on the odd occasion, or maybe the buffet. That's a good tip. Try and steer them to the buffet, right? Buffet, please, right? That's the best. But if we're not going to a buffet, if we're not going to a raw restaurant, I recognize I'm there for connection. I'm there to be across the table from those people. I'm there to be in that energy field and to be showing the confidence, showing the joy, showing the bliss that is present from a raw food diet so that they're actually attracted to it. You know, I don't want to be the super shy, crazy, I can't eat anything, you know, that's not going to pull anyone into raw food. And I'm not doing that because I want only for them to see that. I want to feel that. I want to feel great as much as I can. And I absolutely know that how I feel is instigated by what I think, right? Not by what's surrounding me, but what I think. I have a mantra I recite all the time. It's seek comfort in everything. It's no matter the situation, no matter where I am, I know I can find comfort. I know I can find ease by coming in with a calm breath, by reestablishing what are my needs right now and finding out what can I do to fulfill those needs. You know, most of the time when we're in the restaurant, we're looking for connection and we're looking for understanding and we're looking for safety. How can we bring those about, right?